Get ready for explosive news as the UFC makes history at the White House. Colby Covington unleashes a fiery rant against the UFC, and we break down the massive UFC Vegas 114 card. Plus, Dana White drops a bombshell about free tickets to the most anticipated event of the year. You don't want to miss this. Subscribe now and hit that notification bell.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
UFC Freedom 250. White House showdown sparks betting frenzy. History is about to be made as the UFC announces its landmark UFC Freedom 250 card, set to take place on the hallowed grounds of the White House itself. This unprecedented event, a year in the making, is designed to celebrate America's 250th birthday with a fight card unlike any other. While it might not feature the usual megastars like Jon Jones or Conor McGregor, the main event is still a barn burner. Arguably America's biggest active star, Justin Gaethje, steps into the octagon against the highly decorated Ilia Topuria for the lightweight title. But the real buzz? The early odds are already out, and they're revealing some fascinating potential value spots for sharp bettors. With several American fighters on the card, including a domestic showdown between Bo Nickel and Kyle Daukaus, the national pride is palpable. However, fan favorites like Gaethje and Michael Chandler are massive underdogs, raising questions about whether the night will end in triumph or disappointment for the home team. Only Bo Nickel and Sean O'Malley are favored in their respective bouts, adding to the high-stakes drama. Sportsbooks are already live with odds for every fight, and our analysts are spotting matchups that could be surprisingly one-sided. We've seen success with underdog picks before, so could lightning strike twice on this historic night? Get ready for all the betting insights and fight breakdowns you need. Don't go anywhere, because the drama is just heating up. Next, we've got Colby Covington absolutely tearing into the UFC brass. Colby Covington's explosive UFC tirade, "They've done me dirty." Get ready for a tell-all as longtime UFC veteran Colby Covington breaks his silence, unleashing a fiery and no-holds-barred rant against the promotion that has been his home for over a decade. Covington, often considered a company man, is finally airing his grievances, feeling sidelined and mistreated by the UFC brass as he approaches the twilight of his career. "They haven't offered me one ing fight in 14 months, Covington declared, citing contractual obligations that stipulate a minimum of 3 fights per year. He claims the UFC isn't just preventing him from earning within the octagon, but is also blocking him from lucrative opportunities outside of it. A prime example. The UFC reportedly shut down a highly anticipated wrestling match between Covington and rising star Arman Tsarukyan in the Real American Freestyle Wrestling promotion. "We're treated as independent contractors, but they're treating me like an employee right now," Covington lamented, drawing parallels to being forbidden from working another job. He also recounted past grievances, including the controversial stripping of his interim title for refusing a short-notice fight after nasal surgery, a decision he believes cost him a career-defining payday. Covington feels he's been treated like sh*T every step of the way, despite his loyalty and contributions, leaving him frustrated and seeking accountability from the organization. UFC Vegas 114, Featherweight grudge match and title implications. The octagon is set for UFC Vegas 114, and the weigh-ins are complete with headliners Josh Emmett and Kevin Vallejos officially making weight for their featherweight showdown. Emmett, a former interim title challenger currently ranked number 12, faces a stern test against the surging Vallejos, who is a remarkable 3-0 in the UFC since his Contender Series signing in 2024. At 16 years younger, Vallejos represents a significant stylistic challenge for the veteran Emmett, who has dropped 4 of his last 5 bouts. But the stakes are arguably even higher in the co-main event, where number 6 Strawweight Amanda Lemos clashes with number 11 Jillian Robertson. With both fighters hitting the scale at 116 pounds, this bout is loaded with potential title implications, and the winner could very well be on the fast track to a championship opportunity. All 28 fighters successfully made weight, ensuring a full night of action at the Apex in Las Vegas. From the main card featuring Ian Cutelaba versus Almer C. and Andre Fili versus Jose Miguel Delgado, to the preliminary bouts including Brad Tavares versus Eric Anders and Chris Curtis versus Miktybek Oralby, UFC Vegas 114 promises a packed night of fights for fans. Catch all the action live on Paramount+. And the fight news keeps coming. Up next, Dana White reveals how you can get in on the historic White House UFC event. White House UFC event. Dana White announces free tickets for massive watch party. Get ready for an unprecedented spectacle as the UFC prepares to make history with an event at the White House. And UFC President Dana White has just dropped some massive news about how fans can be a part of it. On June 14th, the South Lawn of the White House will transform into the Octagon for a card celebrating America's 250th anniversary, coinciding with Donald Trump's 80th birthday. This star-studded event features top talent like Ilia Topuria defending his lightweight title against Justin Gaethje, and Alex Pereira facing Cyril Gane for the interim heavyweight title. But the most exciting part for fans? Dana White announced that 85,000 complimentary tickets will be distributed for a massive watch party at the nearby Ellipse. This incredible fan experience will include live music and giant screens broadcasting all the action live from the White House grounds. Details on how to secure these free tickets are coming soon, so fans eager to witness this historic moment should stay tuned. With strict security measures in place, including snipers on the White House roof, this event is set to be one of the most secure and unforgettable nights in UFC history. Don't miss your chance to be part of this monumental celebration. And that's a wrap on today's explosive news. We saw the UFC's historic White House card announced with massive betting implications. Colby Covington launching a scathing critique of the UFC's treatment of its fighters, and a stacked UFC Vegas 114 event ready to deliver. Don't miss a single second of the action. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and smash that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content.